Well, the American Red Cross has two important events coming up: Sound the Alarm, Save a Life, and Military Kids Serve Too. So joining me with all the details is Robert Gould from the American Red Cross. Robert, thanks for joining us this morning.
Thank you very much.
So you were telling me that you have been with the American Red Cross for 45 years.
Yes, 45 years. It was about 25, 30 years in New York with the American Red Cross of Greater New York, and that experience was just overwhelming and gratifying. And since I've moved here, I have discovered great similarities of the organization, so I'm very happy to be here and to work with the organization.
Well, tell us a little bit more about American Red Cross here in the Chattanooga area.
It's a very, very good organization. I have participated in a number of events that they've had, and they again reach out. I think disaster training and response to disasters is just a fascinating thing for them to do, and to watch the coordination of it with all the people involved is again a very good thing for the Red Cross and for the people of Chattanooga to have it available.
Now this week we're not just focusing on response, but we're focusing on prevention because it is Save the Alarm time, right?
Right.
Or Sound the Alarm.
Sound the Alarm.
So tell me a little bit more about what's happening this week.
Sound the Alarm, Save a Life Home Fire Campaign is a national campaign, and it's now, it's coming to this area, has been coming to this area. It started in 2014, and the goal at that point was, and was achieved since then, to install 1 million fire detectors, smoke detectors, and over 1 million people have been protected by that. Here in Chattanooga, we are going to look for a goal of 1,000 that'll be installed, and that'll be coming up at the end of April, the beginning of that campaign. So the campaign is ongoing. It's educational as well as installation, and letting people know about fire safety in general is part of that whole campaign.
So how does a family, maybe they have to apply, or if they're in need of a smoke alarm, how does this work?
Right, it's very easy. They can simply get in touch with redcross.org, and they can find areas where they can sign up for smoke alarms. They can call the office here in Southeast Tennessee and get information as well. So it's the information is very, very easily to get, and I think what we're attempting to do is to get to people who are in need of these types of things in their homes.
Absolutely, those who have the true need for it.
Oh yes, definitely.
Okay, so Sound the Alarm, Save a Life, you said that is an initiative that is launching later this month, and it's going to last for a little while, right?
Right, okay, yeah, we'll be on Saturday, April 28th.
Okay.
Will be the initial event from 9 in the morning until 2. Volunteers are always needed, and they can go to the redcross.org site and get information from there.
Now, something coming up a little bit quicker that we want to touch on briefly is the Military Kids Serve Too event. Tell me about that.
That event is taking place this Sunday at the Creative Museum. Again, this is a very special event to honor and to recognize the children of veterans and active military personnel and the role that they play, I think, in the entire scene. There's a distance between the parents and the children, and it can be very, very, very great distance, very, very narrow, short distance, but there's still a need for the children to be recognized.
Absolutely.
And there will be that at the museum. They'll have the benefit of the facilities, and also a special coin will be presented to them.
Well, that's a great event. It's going to make those kids feel a little bit special, too.
It does make them feel very special, and we're very happy to be part of that.
I think sometimes at such a young age they don't realize the sacrifice that they make sometimes, and so it's important to go ahead and teach them that what their mom or dad is doing is very important.
I think it's very true. They don't they don't realize that, but I mean their world is made up of so many things, and
it's their norm.
It's their norm, and I think this is on our part a great way of recognizing their patriotism for the country.
Now, admission is free for this event, but reservations are required.
Yep.
You can place those online. Where's the best place to make reservations?
Reservations, best place online is redcross.org, and it's MKST, Chattanooga, and reservations can be made there. And I believe tomorrow is the last day for reservations. We do ask that people reserve in advance.
Perfect. So go online and make those reservations. And if you want more information on Sound the Alarm, Save a Life, you can also visit Red Cross online for that information and to sign up to receive one of those smoke detectors. The contact information is there on your screen. Robert, thanks so much for joining us and telling us about these great initiatives.
Thank you very, very much.
All right, stay with us. We're going to tell you about that diamond jewelry and give your keyword coming up. We'll be right back.